Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How is everyone doing today? How has your trading been going? And if you have any interesting things that you would like to share with me or with our colleagues, right? So we are all colleagues here in trading, trying to beat the market and get some profit from it. That's basically what all traders do. They compete with each other. They compete with the market and basically trying to predict, to make a forecast, and if your forecast is correct, you make money. And there are numerous tools that help us do that, that help us have more profitable trades, and yeah, things like that. So guys, if you have any questions, I will be very, very happy to hear them from you. Let's make this event into dialogue, not not just my monologue. All right. So hi Thomas, hi Mustafa. Let's make some dollars. Yeah, guys. Today is Monday, so this week we are going to have um, two streams completely dedicated to trading. So which will take place on Wednesday and on Friday. So we changed our trading schedule a little bit. So instead of doing webinars, like trading webinars on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we now switch to Wednesday and Friday on this global channel. And also we have Hindi speaking webinars every Tuesday and Thursday. So we try to put them basically in separate on separate days, because I know that we have a pretty big number of Hindi speaking traders. And for you guys, we have created those webinars on our India channel. And also we have, yeah, but that's not it. That's not just it. We also have Arabic speaking webinars tomorrow. So our dear Amir will actually do that webinar tomorrow and on Thursday. Also Spanish speaking, and starting with the beginning of February, we will launch our Portuguese speaking webinars. So we have got a lot going on here for you guys, and you can basically, yeah, you can take part in those events, and you can actually learn every day, every webinar, you can learn something new. But of course, another problem that when you have start having too many strategies in your portfolio, that they might start conflicting with each other. So my suggestion, my recommendation would be not to have like, don't be too greedy and don't try applying all those strategies simultaneously. Instead, focus on maybe one, two, maybe three strategies at a time, but don't just try to kind of like put inside like too many strategies. It's just not gonna work. All right. Now, a good question here. So daily time frame, and the first stock here is the euro against the US dollar. Oops. So 1 day time frame. So daily time frame, I can see that we are about to see a pattern. So guys, a very interesting pattern. I think this pattern has almost formed, right? So when so we started off here, right? So today we are talking about the market in general, just to give you an idea, right? I'm not going to make to open too many trades. It's going to be more or less like a like overall overview session. I will talk about different setups, different patterns, and we will see from there. So guys, a very interesting pattern I think has formed, which is called a pin bar on daily time frame. So what does this pin bar mean? So this pin bar, basically we have a very small candlestick body and a pretty big shadow, up shadow, and that is a very good reversal sign. And also, as you can see here, we used to have this level of resistance. So let me just draw a line. Like I need a trend line a little bit here. Let's make it a little thicker. I cannot, yeah, just cannot copy and copy paste this object, unfortunately. Now, guys, there was this breakout, and we have come, see? So this pattern is called a false breakout and also a pin bar. So let me, I'll probably will be able to show you a pattern like that. And with the help of Google, we can actually learn from those those previous charts. Yeah, like this one maybe. Yeah, like a okay, it's called fake out here. So, and what is interesting about this fake out or false breakout? It is a moment when you want to be like kind of like that is the confirmation that there are not so many buyers above this level, and that is a very good signal for a down trade here. So we have this fake out, fake breakout, and then the price just goes back under the same level, and then the price just keeps dropping. So what are we going to do? How can okay, a chat question here? How can I understand how much dollar risk-free is it? I got the risk-free trade today. How can I use it? All right, so you can only use risk-free trades in FTT in fixed time mode of trading, and you simply need to click here. So this risk-free button, and basically here it says $5. This means the maximum amount that you can actually use in this trade. Like you can use, of course, less, but it just doesn't make sense, right? To use. Why would you want to use less? So the maximum amount of money that can be insured by this risk-free transaction equals $5 US. So in case I open a trade and this trade doesn't turn profitable, then this amount will be reimbursed to my account with real money and not with some bonuses. So it will be absolutely real cash, real money. So, and yeah, you have a list of your risk-free transactions here. And you cannot really make a pending order off of that. You can only use like a market order. So basically a trade right here and right now. Now, guys, so that was a very good thing. And let me go ahead and so yes, a false breakout. Okay, so what would be the optimum one? So something like $1,000. Well, so $500 risk-free or $500 my stop loss. And yeah, that's my trade. Okay, guys, that's the logic. I think I've pretty much explained to you. So yeah. Also, why don't we apply an instrument called the RSI indicator? So RSI indicator. Okay, so it's not really overbought yet. It's kind of almost there. It's not, but still that's a very good sign. And wow, so on 4-hour time frame we can see well, basically we can see this diversion because the previous high of the chart is lower than this one, but at the same time the value of the RSI indicator here is higher. So that is also another signal for a down trade. Okay, so 2 confirmations. I don't really need any other confirmation. That is it. So we have just done analysis of the Euro USD currency pair, and now we can continue. We can move on to the next chart. And I think the next one will be, which is also in deep correlation with the previous one, is the with the pound against the US dollar. And guys, this is once again a very, very nice chart here. And we have this wonderful double top formation. So trend line. So we can go here, we can adjust it a little bit, make it a little bit thicker, and you can see that this is a very, so yeah, probably I should have even placed the pending order or something. Right, so nice, a down trade here on the pound. In my opinion, this is a very good formation. So this level has been confirmed many, many times, like 1, 2, 3, 4 times, a little bit higher, like a false breakout. Again, this is the pattern, the same pattern here. Okay, so let me go ahead and apply another trend line here, and you are going to see what I was talking about. So see, kind of like going a little bit back in time here, and as you can see, we have this level of resistance here. All right. One, two, three, and this false breakout. So the price tries to break above this line, and then it kind of drops, and this downtrend as well. Okay, so this downtrend wasn't like a huge one, but still, that was 3 points. So from 1.23 to 1.20. So that's 3 points, or 3 figures, and that could give you like 300% profit with the 100% multiplier, or 600% profit with 200 multiplier. So the choice is yours, basically. Now, guys, how do you like this idea? Well, I mean, this idea looks very, very good to me. I don't know, it's just kind of like a very good idea, very nice idea. I don't know. I seem to be liking this idea. Now, what is next? So next, let's have a quick look at our Nasdaq friend. So Nasdaq has okay. So recently, not moving that much. Kind of like on the globe. I mean, compared to what we saw in 2022, when it was just going up and down, down and up, all over the place. Now, currently, it is slowly moving sideways towards, well, probably the next target would be 12,000. But right now, we are really stuck in between these two levels here. So let me go ahead and draw another trend line here. And another one here. So this is going to be a resistance level, and the previous one is going to be our support level. So let's make it green. Okay, so see, we are currently trading exactly in the middle, and I don't really see much, just doesn't seem like an interesting asset to me in the perspective. I don't know. Now, another asset which I want to mention is, of course, Bitcoin. So, guys, I'm happy that, I mean, I told about this trading idea so many times that I cannot even remember how many times I told you about this trading idea. And this trading idea just looks pretty fantastic to me. Now, we have this resistance level here. Right, so 25,000, and now the support lies here at 20,000. And I think, like generally speaking, I think we have a lot of upside potential here, and we can really easily break above this 25,000. So if we do manage to break above the $25,000 mark, that is going to be a huge push for the price, and then that is going to be a very strong confirmation that the trend is going to remain like real bullish. And yeah, we can like really go further from there. So I think it's not too late to re-enter this asset. I don't know if you've already applied this trading idea or not, if you followed this advice from me or someone else. I think it's not too late to wait for some pullback, and if this pullback does happen, we can easily expect like a slow yes, you can expect a drop down here, and if the price actually drops, I would definitely open a trade here. So yeah, that's a very good idea in my opinion. So there is still a lot of upside potential here. The same with Ethereum, right? So Ethereum can easily go all the way to 20,000, or maybe 20,000 someday. So 2,000 easily. Now, guys, a very interesting technical formation here, a breakout of an inclined level, right? So most of the time we talk about horizontal levels of resistance. Now, look, this is a fantastic breakout here of this inclined level. So like that, and we can also see like this one, and oh, probably so this trend line, this trend line. So basically, yeah, double breakout. Okay, so let's change this color to yellowish. Let's make it a little thicker. So yeah, guys, this crossing, and well, probably, yeah, the perfect moment was probably just even here, which I mentioned many times. Now we are kind of so we have stopped a little bit in before this level here, 1.60 1,650. So this level, and I think can easily make a little pullback towards here, and then can easily gain some momentum and grow even further. So guys, I don't know, the choice is yours, and it's absolutely up to you whether to follow this advice or not. But I think I would definitely watch this asset. It just seems very promising to me. Now, what is going on with Brent? Now, Brent is a very interesting asset, and I would like to share with you some, so we don't really talk much about fundamental stuff. Or do we? Do we talk? Yeah, we sometimes do talk. So, this very interesting piece of news here is that for the first time, so this website where I look for strategic petroleum reserves, for the first time in probably one or more than 1 year, we can see no drop in strategic petroleum reserve stocks. and that is very interesting. And okay, so what's interesting for me is that we should look at what's going to happen at the end of this week on Friday. So this Friday, in just 4 days, and I'm pretty I'm pretty sure that so maybe this can be an indication that the United States has started purchasing more oil to replenish these strategic petroleum reserves, and that could be an explanation for why Brent keeps rising. So Brent has come very close to the $90 per barrel mark, and that is a very like that's like every $10, like a pretty strong psychological level. I would say I wouldn't say it's like as strong as 100, but still that's $90 per barrel, and for many traders that's going to be a very interesting sign. And yeah, so since we are nearing this level, and everyone's gonna think like, yeah, so what's going on? So the strategic petroleum reserve stocks, they are not dropping. So that's thing number one, and oil prices are going up. So eventually, when the United States is going to start replenishing those petroleum reserves, so what is going to happen with them? All right, so like this, and let's make it a little bit thicker. So let's make it yellow. So in another one, so guys, the same logic. I don't know. I wouldn't really open any. So I opened this trade last week, so I'm still holding on to this trade. Everything is, guys. If something is buffering, I suggest you reload the platform. Please, please do reload the platform, because I think, like, I'm checking with my other window, everything is working fine. So please please refresh your browser or something, because I think that, yes, I've just double checked, everything is fine. So guys, this will be our stop number one, and then this is going to be stop number two. But let's wait and see how the price breaks above. Now, I kind of have this gut feeling that this time this level will be broken, and the price will go further above the $90 mark, because this angle, this is exactly 45 degrees angle, and that means the strongest, the most stable kind of trend. And I think the way we are approaching, we can easily break above. Like, of course, there won't be this there will be there's going to be resistance. Like, without resistance, this level will not fall. But generally speaking, I think the buyers now have a lot on their like more trumps in their hands, and yeah, can easily, like, I don't think that quite soon the price will reach, like, say 110 mark, no, 120, no, it's not gonna be like that, but $100, yeah, within February, sometime February, yes, that can happen, I think. And we'll see from there. So that is a very strong psychological level, strategic level of 100. Now, let's move on to the next one. So what can we talk about? What is the next asset here? What haven't we talked about? So we probably haven't talked about gold. And I don't know, guys. I really thought that it was about to stop here at 1800, and then now we are already at 1925, so 1927. Will gold stop here? Well, it looks so. I mean, like, talking from the technical point of view, I think we're about to stop, because here the 70 mark, it's very close, and also, yeah, this formation on the RSI indicator. So I would say yes, we're about to make a reversal here, and probably with a relatively short stop loss, I can really open this down trade. So yeah, that can be the case. So yeah. All right. So how many trades did I open? Like I had. So yeah, two trade on the pound, trade on gold, and a trade on Euro USD. So I'm now talking about some of the major, the main, like the most liquid assets. And another candidate here could be so USD JPY. So that's a very interesting. That is also a very interesting asset here. And what I like about, so yeah, it's just very technical. Now I can really see a very strong downtrend, and I think we're about to break out of this downwards channel. Okay, so we are kind of here. All right. So a very interesting situation here, right? What what could be the next confirmation here? So let's have a look at the time frame of 1 hour. Yes. So we are breaking this 1 hour and 15 minutes. Okay, so we are trading above the 130 level. So the day started here. So we have already grown by something like 0.5% today. And I'm pretty sure that we can grow even further in price. So I would probably want to open a trade. Okay, so I'll be pretty conservative here. 100 multiplier and a trade in the upwards direction. Okay, so here I think we do have a lot of upside potential, and we can easily expect yeah, like growth here. Virgin Galactic, wow, that's a very interesting chart. I don't know, guys. We don't really have. Do we have Virgin Galactic here with OLYMP TRADE? I don't think so. Maybe in. Hold on. In Stock PT, do we have Virgin Galactic? Yes, we do have Virgin Galactic. Okay, I forgot that we have Virgin Galactic here. Now, guys, yes, that's a very interesting stock. So, the way it's trading, it's yeah, just kind of like, so we don't have the IPO price here in the platform. So let's go here. Let's move to trading view. So this was the initial IPO price, somewhere around $10. And now you can see that we have dropped all the way to like $5 and even less. So this company, I don't know, is anyone following their latest, like research or something? I think this company, I think it's like they have their like Starship or like high altitude flying ships, like stratosphere flying ships, but I don't really see. I haven't really heard in the news that they have made any major breakthroughs, and they can like just fly in space, or I mean like they are flying in space, nothing like that. So guys, I don't know if you feel like there are some interesting news you can share, but I mean, this company, it seems like this company that cannot really, like go bankrupt, I think, because it is backed by Richard Branson, the founder of this whole Virgin Holding. And I don't think that someone, like this company has a lot of upside potential because like eventually I think there will be someone who will, like use the technology, because maybe the company as a tourist attraction, like to fly someone into space or into stratosphere is not really something that many people would want. But on the other hand, the technology that the company holds and the company owns, so that might be of interest to many governments, and first maybe to the U.S. government. So I think it's a company that it's it's all about their know-how. It's all about their technology and not so much about everything else. So I think this company will be saved. Now, but there is a company that I want to talk about today, guys. It is called Intel Corporation, and I think Intel Corporation is now about to join this major major race for semiconductors. And I think the company, from what I know, from what I read in some interviews, that the company is now getting a lot of funding from the US government, and that is going to be a very significant help and boost for them. And also, semiconductors have become a major priority for pretty much all the governments out there in the world. And yeah, I think the company just holds so much potential. So yeah, I definitely like talk about this company, and I would probably include it into my like stocks PT portfolio, because given so much attention, it's going to be a very interesting company. Maybe I should create a list of those companies. Oh, where is Intel? Intel. No, we don't have Intel. Do we have AMD? Yes, we do have AMD, but where is Intel? Okay, so no Intel, guys. What about Coinbase? Okay, so Coinbase, due to the recent spike in crypto prices, so this Coinbase company is also surging from, well, it dropped pretty low to $30 compared to their IPO price of 300 something, like losing 90% of its, wiping off 90% of its value. And now we are kind of here at 55. So I don't know, guys, this seems like a, well, it doesn't seem to me like a huge trading idea, but potentially it can it can see its better times, and probably can go even further up. So guys, I think that is going to be it for today, unless you have further questions. So what's the RSI in FTT, 14 or 5? The RSI 14, I think the basic one, the default one. So you can use 5, but I think 5 is a little bit too much. It's a little bit too, like, just kind of like it will not show you like kind of like global trends. It's more for some really quick trading or something. Yeah. Generally speaking, it's yeah, like 21 for stocks is good. We can also have a look at, for example, with some companies. Tell me some companies. Virgin Galactic. Yes. So let's talk about Virgin Galactic and RSI 20. Yes, 22, 21, or 22 is the period where it basically tells you, yeah, look, so it was oversold by so much, and then there was this 80% reverse move, So that's quite interesting. Okay, guys. So yeah, I think this is going to be it. I would like to thank you all for your attention. IBM seems okay. I cannot stop here. Let's continue. IBM. Yeah, IBM. Well, I think everything related to computers, to like machinery, to all that stuff is going to be on the front lines for the next few years. Like IBM, it's just not growing. I mean, because well, there's so much competition. But I mean, like these like all the giants like IBM, Microsoft, like eventually these companies, like say 5 years from now on, they are gonna be like of more and more value. I mean, like looking at Microsoft, like yeah, like now we are like dropping, but look, in 5 years, if you make a long-term investment, that's gonna be a very interesting one, I think. Now, guys, so like I said, let's stop here. Tomorrow we have a few webinars on our Arabic, Hindi speaking channels, and I will trade for you this Wednesday, the day after tomorrow. So please join my webinar. We are going to learn a new interesting strategy. Let me have a quick look what is gonna be. I do not memorize this, but I have it in my table here. So that is going to be the Safari. So the Safari strategy. And on Friday is going to be sliding on averages strategy. So sliding on averages is basically this starting level strategy, which can also be used for defining okay, it's not applicable here. Okay, you need to go here. So Euro USD, sliding on averages. And it's this strategy that basically has two simple moving averages. And when they cross, you open a trade. Kind of like the most easiest one. I don't know what can be easier than this. It's just basically the easiest strategy out there. One of the easiest ones. Very, very like exact. You just have the crossing and you open a trade. You multiply your time frame by something like 5, and that's how you get a signal in the strategy. Like trade here, up trade here, down trade here, up trade here, down trade here. So up trade here, and yeah, all you need to have is 60% winning trades, or probably like 57. That's 55 or 54 is your break-even point when trading with 82% rate of return, and anything above that is way is just basically money. It's making money, right? Thank you very much for your attention, guys. I will see you next so day after tomorrow. My name is Thomas. Have a good one and have wonderful profits and a great trading week.